Welcome to the incredible state of Oaxaca, and in particular to this road trip from Mil Islas in the very north of the state to Capulalpam in the Sierra Norte, and then finally to Oaxaca de Juarez in the heart of the state. Last week I already shared a video about Mil Islas, so be sure to watch it if you want to find out more about the outdoor adventures ranging from hiking to bird watching and cultural experiences like Mazatec cooking classes, traditional dance performances, and ancient ceremonies. It truly is an incredible place and makes it the perfect starting point of this road trip through the less explored areas of Oaxaca. After spending another night in Tuxtepec, we started driving south early the next morning. Our first stop was the Centro Ecoturístico San Mateo Yetla, located right at the riverbank of the Val Nacional River. It felt like a lush paradise that invites you to relax and enjoy the serenity. We enjoyed local coffee and pastries before continuing our road trip on the winding roads of the Sierra Juarez. Our next stop was Mirador Cerro Pelon, a viewpoint at an elevation of nearly 3,000 meters or approximately 9,800 feet. In the late afternoon, we finally reached the Pueblo Mágico Capulalpam. Here, we ate a delicious meal at Restaurante Los Molinos before heading into town. As the sun set, it painted the sky and mountain range in pastel colors, and I would have been happy to just sit down and take in the beautiful view. However, doing so was not an option, as a special activity awaited us. The starting point was the wood workshop Juguete Arte, and let me tell you that it was incredibly hard to resist buying everything they sell in the gallery store. Therefore, it was not until after a short shopping spree that we started making the amulets that would protect us during our nighttime hike through the forests of Capulalpam. During the hike, we visited the most important Zapotec site in the area, walked barefoot through the forest, and visited Mirador de Cristal, a viewpoint overlooking the entire town. It is an immersive experience that helps you connect with nature and understand the Zapotec culture. We spent the night at a charming rustic Cabanas Genda and then headed back into the village in the early morning. Here, we had some time to explore Parroquia de San Mateo, Capulalpam's missionary church that dates back to the 16th century. If you love deer, our next stop is ideal for you, as we headed to the White-tailed Deer Conservation Center. It is an area where the native deer can live protected from local predators, and during your visit you can learn more about local conservation efforts. The deer are fed twice a day, and if you book a tour, you can help feed them. There's also a small gallery on site where you can learn more about the flora and fauna of the surrounding area. Afterward, we headed back into town to experience what Capulalpam is most commonly known for: traditional indigenous medicine. Our center of choice was Manos que Curan, where we did a traditional temazcal ceremony followed by a massage. The traditional medicine treatment was our final activity in Capulalpam, but before leaving the area behind, we made one final stop at the nearby Mirador de Cristal de Isla de Juarez. At 200 meters above the ground, it is one of the highest glass platforms in Latin America, and walking on it is certainly not recommended if you have a fear of heights. If you dare to do so, you are awarded with a great view of the city of Yetla and the mountainous surroundings. Just know that the platform gently sways with the wind, which makes the entire experience feel even more adventurous. And if that is not thrilling enough for you, you also have the option to swing above the abyss in a spinning ball swing. The final stop of this road trip from Mil Islas to Oaxaca de Juarez was the small village of Las Animas. Given that we arrived around mid-afternoon, it was time to eat a delicious late lunch at Paraíso Los Encinos. But while it was one of my favorite meals in Mexico, our main reason for visiting was the hot chocolate. As is typical in Oaxaca, it is made with a wooden whisk called molinillo. These molinilos are handmade in this village, and it is possible to observe how they are made. We did so at La Herencia del Abuelo Arte on Madre, and it was beyond fascinating to see all the steps necessary to turn a piece of wood into Oaxaca's favorite kitchen tool. After one last hour on the road, we reached the colorful city of Oaxaca de Juarez just as the sun was setting. In the following days, the city would serve as our base for day trips to the surrounding area. Among others, we explored San Antonio Arrasolo, that is known for its alebrijes, Santa Maria del Tule, where one can find the world's stoutest tree, Teotitlán del Val, with its naturally dyed textiles, San Sebastián de las Grutas, with its caves, and of course a palenque, where we learned all about the production of mezcal, taste tests included. Hit the subscribe button to find out more about these amazing day trips in the coming weeks.